It turns out that we can do a fair bit of editing and data processing just in text editors. Let's take an example. I'm going to take a data set. This is a JSON file, and on closer inspection, you'll see that it's an array that has objects, one of which is a city, and that can contain some value, a product, and a sales field. Now, this obviously is not formatted in a human readable way. And one of the easiest things that you can do in an editor like Visual Studio Code is to format it. I'm going to press Ctrl Shift P, which opens the command palette, and then say Format Document, which in this case, because it automatically recognizes formats like JSON, I get a much prettier format. So let's try something else. We have a whole bunch of these cities, products, etc. I want to see what are all the unique cities that are available. So let me select using arrow keys city, but you'll notice that it's also highlighted other copies of these. Now I can press Ctrl D to select multiple copies of these. So this is called multi-cursor or multiple select. I can also, after I do this, extend the editing range. So now I'm pressing Shift arrow. When I use Shift, it modifies the selection range. And if I press, let's say, Shift End, it selects all of the cursors that I have chosen to the end. Now, if I copy it and paste it in a new window, I get the selections at one shot. In other words, I've managed to extract the cities for the collection that I've made. Now, I can do this for the entire range. The way to do that is we'll use Control F to select. And yeah, in this case, it's chosen city. Now, instead of pressing enter, I can press Alt Enter. Alt Enter will select every single city that there is. Now, let's close this. The selection still remains. Now, I can press Shift End and copy the whole thing, paste it. So now I have 2462 values of city, which contain all of the values of city that exist. This is roughly the equivalent of extracting stuff. Similarly, I could extract product by selecting product, copying it, finding it, Alt Enter, Shift End, copy, paste. And you'll notice that it's a fairly fast operation when we do this with some keyboard memory. Now let's take all the unique values of cities. First, let's sort lines ascending on the command palette. Remember that the command palette comes from Control Shift P and then sort lines ascending. That will now give me all of the values in ascending order. I can then duplicate by using the command palette and deleting duplicate lines. So now there are 150 unique values with the city Bangalore misspelled in a variety of different ways, Beijing misspelled in a variety of different ways. Now we can use standard search and replace. So let's say I want anything that begins with, actually, let me show you a slightly smarter search and replace. Let me select all the cities that begin, that have BANG. Anything beginning with the quotes and BANG is Bangalore. Let me replace all of these with the city Bangalore. The way I can do that is select all of them by choosing Control F, choosing the value, and then Alt Enter. And then Shift End will take me till the end. Now I can edit these at one shot. Let's try that on the live data itself. So I'll select BANG and that selected this Bangalore. I'll press Alt Enter. Now it selected all of the Bangalores. Shift End will take me till the end, or I could just use the arrow keys. Now when I use the arrow keys, you'll notice that the cursor stays aligned. So now I'll go to the start of the quotes, press Control Shift right arrow to select one word and type Bangalore. So now I've typed 2500 Bangalores at one shot. Now let's test that out. If I take the city once again and copy it till the end, put in a new window, sort lines ascending, I'll see that it's all Bangalore. And if I delete duplicate lines, there is only one Bangalore. So what we've done is effectively a data cleansing exercise, purely using Visual Studio Code as a browser, using features like sort, deleting duplicates, but most importantly, I think the multi-select or multi-cursor capability of these editors.